I'm really still trying to figure out where some of the worst snow is going to be, and I think it's already happening in the western slope, this I-70 corridor. Locally, kind of thinking the Palmer Divide. That's where we get a little bit extra accumulation. Today, we've got falling daytime temperatures because a cold front will kick through the Springs in the mid-morning, Pueblo around the lunch hour, and then after that, cold air just keeps shuttling in from the north. There could be some dangerous mountain travel. It's already very snowy on Wolf Creek Pass, so over there by Wolf Creek ski area. I-70 is going to be getting more dangerous through the day, 4 to 8 inches of snow on that corridor. We know that locally, we could see some of the worst travel probably tonight, late today for the evening commute, but especially tonight. That's when we actually really accumulate snow. But I think at the end of the day, between about 5 to 7, if we do get the snow to kind of burst over northern Colorado Springs and Monument, that could lead to some low visibility. Temperatures this morning, we are waiting for that cold front, which is currently marching across far northern Colorado. Now, it won't really affect our daytime temperatures along the Highway 50 corridor south. We're going to stay pretty warm today, La Junta, Lamar, and Springfield, but Colorado Springs, we won't warm up very much, only in the mid-50s, and the rest of the day is colder. Same with Pueblo, high in the early afternoon in the 60s, and we get chillier through the end of the day. So when does the timing of this happen? There will be some morning to afternoon snow and rain showers over the Wet Mountains, Wet Mountain Valley, and Sangre de Cristos. But by 5 to 6, that's where we could see kind of an early burst of snowfall here using that terrain. It would be very low visibility, but this current model doesn't really show much. It shows more of that happening between 6 to 8 o'clock. So I think the heaviest accumulations in our region will actually be along the Palmer Divide and then up through Castle Rock. That's kind of the 2 to 4 inch range. Snow will try to collect into Pueblo into the overnight hours, but again, current modeling doesn't show that much, with more light snow and flurries moving into Baca County through Friday morning. So what does the interstate look like? About 2 to 4 inches Monument, but those north winds will kill snowfall as we go lower on 25. So Fountain, a trace to an inch. Pueblo could be 0, could be a half an inch in the grass. But we think Colorado Springs. Briargate is that 1 to 2 inches where you go north. South of Briargate is the dusting to an inch. So this one does look like, by the way, for our snowfall contest, if we get a trace or a tenth or more, Allen wins. Allen might get it tonight if we can sneak it in before midnight. We know that through tomorrow morning, that's when our flurries will continue around, and then 60s with a lot of wind into the next 7 days. On a map of snow, Canyon City, we're thinking a trace to an inch through tomorrow morning. Pueblo, 0 to an inch, and then just a dusting will collect through the plains Friday morning. Most of the snow along I-25 will be tonight, but east of the interstate could be a little bit more through Friday morning. In Pueblo, we're going to be talking about some flurries overnight through tomorrow morning. Not a huge impact to the roads really at all, but there would be some snow. And as we look at Canyon City, we don't think Highway 50 gets a huge impact tonight locally, but farther west through the valley, it could get slick overnight. And in Teller County, Woodland Park, about 2 to 4 inches through tomorrow morning. So 24 and 67 could get a little icy or snowy. And north of 24 could get an inch or two more than that. Like Divide north of there, we always tend to get a little bit more than Woodland Park.